My name is Amelia Hutchison. I come from Victoria, British Columbia. I'm 18 and currently graduating from Glenline Norfolk School. Artist. I think that's kind of obvious from my background. I love color. And when I think of the question, what kind of world do you want to live in? The first thing that comes to mind for me is that I want to live in a world where creative expression is really valued and held in high esteem. I came from Squamish, BC, and my family and I left in 1998 when we lost my father to violent crime. All throughout my youth, I was encouraged to express myself through painting. My mother enrolled me in painting classes. What art provided me was the chance to really work through and make sense of what had been senseless in a way that was really personal. I find so often that traditional models of rehabilitation rely on a really two-dimensional model, which would be the spoken word. There's only so many ways to say a certain thing. One of Albert Camus' famous quotes is, "Words lie." And as much as I'm a fan of the spoken word, I really do appreciate the fact that expressing yourself verbally isn't as freeing as, say, expressing yourself in cadmium red and Naples yellow through shape and line and light and color. So that's a very long way of saying that art gave me this invaluable tool to make sense of senseless actions and grow into a person who feels really well adjusted, really comfortable with herself. But enough about me. The kind of world I want to live in is one where everyone has the same kind of opportunities that I had. I was really lucky in that my mom could enroll me in art classes and have something steady for me to kind of hold on to while I was sorting through something tragic and senseless. I think this philosophy that art and its healing capacity was really embodied when I went to South Africa in 2009. What I did was I found a local HIV/AIDS orphanage and purchased 20 canvases, 20 brushes, enough paint for 20 kids, and we kind of went in without much planning. And we met with 20 boys and 20 girls, aged 5 to 16. And we sat down for literally 2 hours and just let kids kind of go at it. And it was this unbelievably powerful experience working with kids. They just started painting, and all of a sudden the language barriers we had, all the differences that there are between a girl who's grown up in an upper middle class society versus these kids whose lives have been radically affected by poverty, abuse, AIDS. There was this gap bridged between us because we were communicating in a way that had nothing to do with words. So what happened with the project in South Africa was, after a couple hours of painting and chatting and singing and some soccer and this amazing, I brought the 20 canvases back to Canada with me and held a charity show in a local gallery alongside my own artwork. And we were able to raise some significant funds to create a sustainable program for art for those kids in the future. And I guess this is a really, really long way of saying that's what I'm looking for in the world. I want to create more opportunities for people who don't have the opportunity to express themselves, to have the chance and the means and the supplies and a really safe space to create art and to create change and to create a really personally unique experience to express themselves. How I'm going to get there is simple. I'm going to go to university and pursue an undergraduate degree in art and sociology. Ultimately, I hope to earn a master's degree in community arts. And throughout university and following my graduation, I will develop a model for service project similar to the one I completed in South Africa and use it on both local and global initiatives. Ultimately, I would like to found my own NGO, making creative expression accessible to individuals and communities looking for ways to resolve conflict and repair harm.